Hi, and welcome back to the Price Action Analyst YouTube channel. I just did a video on ZIL, and this is kind of a follow-up in that there's a few things I wanted to talk about. So one of them is I took a position in ZIL, and I also got into Nano today. And I don't want to give everyone a laundry list of what I'm doing, but I just think it's prudent to let you know, like, if I'm saying something's going to go up, then it's probably prudent, or I don't know if you want to use the term ethical, just to let you know that I have a position as well. So, I mean, I think that's so people are more able to avoid pump and dump schemes. Not that I would have any influence over the price, but then that's not my intention, of course. But anyways, so ZIL and Nano were added to my portfolio today. So this is Nano. After this, I'm just going to talk about a few things, because there's lots of coins that look good, that I would want in my portfolio. That I just would want to wait. Like, I don't want to buy them at highs. So let's just start with Nano, and then I'll just go through each coin individually. Nano is very similar to most of the price action that we've examined, and that it had higher prices and then lower over time, and a long consolidation pattern. And this was near the low, which is good. And now it's broken out of that consolidation pattern. We'll get into in a minute. This is interesting because the thing is, this is different to this sort of breakout, because this is a consolidation and then, you're breaking out. This is strength downwards and a roughly 50% retracement, and price will almost always retest the low in some way. Here it came in very shallow with the retest, but when I was trading previously, like, you would try to hit that always with an expectation that price is going to retest the low, and the only time you'll see, and this happens very rarely, is it'll come down and it'll just V-spike out, and if you get caught in that, then you lose money. But if you see a V-spike, it's very bullish. So this is, people could look at that and draw a line and say, well, that's a breakout. Not really. It's very different to what we're seeing now. Is that a guarantee that this will be different? No, but this in my mind is different to this. So, and I like this. I like that this last push came after a pivot wash, which was, apart from the all-time low to the very left of the screen, this was the next lowest low, and you've had price come below that and push up on strength, and it's made this move up, and it's come roughly halfway between these two peaks and tested this trend line, and you've had a mini retracement and a push out of the trend line, and another retracement, another failed push, retracement. That all happened in a day, and then you've got another test of the trend line. So that this retest is also happening in the context. Sorry, let me just make this bigger. This retest is happening in the context of these wicks too. So these wicks are going to act as a bear, and you can see, like, prices come. What happened when price pushed down here? It immediately saw strength, not substantial strength, but strength nonetheless. And then the selling's kept up, and we've had a wash. This price has gone below this here and immediately has been pushed back up, and you're seeing it push away from that. So that was enough for me to take a long position. The only thing that's going against it is you've got strength down. So in this context, with these wicks and this retest of this trend line, I have not waited to see substantial buying pressure. I've just taken a long position. So that's just another type of entry you can do where you're not waiting for the buying pressure, you're just taking. So like if I saw price coming down, I could have just had a buy order here at 1009 because it's basically in that wick, and so you would have been long as of here. So I'm long today. I don't know the exact price, but somewhere within this candle I'm long. So so I expect that to push up because you've had this long downward consolidation, you've had a breakout and several retests, and I expect price to push up here. So hopefully something like that, and then that's going to take you into this area. Maybe it gets higher here. So how will I know if I'm wrong? If I get a really strong bearish bar and it closes at its low, and then maybe another one of those, then I was wrong. And then so if I was short-term trading, I would probably exit there and either look to get in short or wait until it looked like it was turning around. And the way you tell it's turning around is that the buyers start to step in. But my expectation here is certainly for price to move up, especially with the strength of this, like the strength of this move. Granted, it's come inside and pushed up again, but I'm still bullish there. So we'll see what happens with Nano. And again, this is just based on price action. I don't know anything about the coin itself. The volume spiked on the way up, which is good, and this is really good too. See the retrace. Look at the volume fall off, and then volume's picking up again. So how will I be more confident that I'm right? Because I'll get one of these bullish engulfing bars here, and I'll see volume start to pick up, and then it's even higher probability that price is going to push up here. And given that this was a second test, the more tests that you get of these wicks, the less likely they are to hold. So price either pushes through here or it gets weakness and has a really shallow retracement and stair steps its way out. And this was also a good example. I just want people to know, when I talk about price stair stepping its way out, I'm essentially talking about this. So you had this high here and you had this high here, and roughly halfway between them you would have expected weakness, and that's kind of where this peaked. And you're also at the trend line, and this was strength, and prior to pushing out it retraced. It was a shallow retrace and then a push out. This is stair stepping its way out. This is what that looks like. So when I talk about price coming to a high and showing weakness but stair stepping its way out, this is what I'm talking about. So anyways, that's ended up being a rather lengthy analysis of Nano. So I might just make this a Nano video, and just put it up, and then I'll do another video on all the commentary I wanted to make about the other coins and what's happening with them. But so far I like that price action enough to get involved. So anyways, hopefully that's helpful. Please like and subscribe. Please forward this on, and forward it on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, I'm at Price Analyst. And thank you very much for watching.